90.9 FM WJAB. Marcus Sims here with you. We are in the studios of WJAB, the production room. So if you're watching right now and you're on Facebook Live, hello, how you doing? Good afternoon, salutations, and greetings from the planet of WJAB, the campus of Alabama A&M, Huntsville, Alabama, the Tennessee Valley, North Alabama. How you doing? I have sitting across from me a special guest. It's like her third or fourth time up here, so I'm not sure if, at this point, if you're like a guest or if you're someone that needs to pay rent up here at this point. Because if so, I'm giving her an invoice right now on one of these pieces of paper. She's gonna pay for it. I've given her a new name. She won't. I found out she has other aliases that she goes by too. We won't get into it on this live feed. That's a private discussion. But I want to welcome from Arts Huntsville, Patrice Blanks Johnson.
Thank you for having me back.
and thank you for rejoining me. I've learned a lot about you this past 20 minutes. We talked Beyonce, the joy and pain of Beyonce.
Yeah.
We've also talked about secret identities, crime fighting, new names, the whole nonsense. It's been actually a very productive
I don't
Friday.
want to say secret identity, more like an alias, you know. But I'm just saying.
It's something that we're working on. So if we see someone, if you see the letter M flashing across the Tennessee Valley. There you go. You saw it, lady.
That's my superhero.
Right, right. If you see an M flashing across, like downtown Huntsville or something, you see someone giving someone the good old shellacking with a white chair.
Yeah, just throw up a hat with an M on it.
Or your bonnet.
Yeah, throw up your hat, your bonnet. Make sure it's black though.
You do rag, right?
And I'm coming.
Right. Patrice, how have you been?
I've been good. How about yourself?
I'm good. Always great to have you. I always like to find out what's happening with Arts Huntsville because you guys really do a great job of bringing the arts, bringing the culture, bringing what we need here to this area.
Yes, we try.
So first and foremost, I want to congratulate you all for a very successful concerts in the park.
Oh, thank you. Yes, concerts in the park was phenomenal this year, and we for the most part had some really, really good weather, so we were really happy about that. So it was great. The turnout was crazy. Like I remember going inside to go get something out of our office, and I came back and I was like, oh my gosh, where all these people come from?
Right. So,
but we got some really good clips. So if you haven't had a chance to look back at some of our videos, just watching everybody just enjoy the concerts and just felt, like a lot of fellowship and just gathering. We have certain people that come out. I don't even know their names, but I look forward to them every year. They're out in the front dancing, having a good time. Like it's so nice. Like it's one of our at our office is probably one of our most favorite events because it's the ones that we actually get to enjoy the most. Most of them were kind of running around and working, so we actually get to kind of kick back and enjoy concerts with everybody else.
So great, it was a great attendance because I saw a lot of the pictures, I saw the live videos. I've had friends of mine that were involved with it in the past, and I'll say this year, I'll be very honest, it was like probably one of the most inclusive arts concerts in the park events as well.
Well, I'm very happy to hear that because, part of my role is arts equity. And so we have been very intentional about the work that we've been doing as far as arts equity. I know you know about the mixers that we hold, which we actually have one coming up. We can talk about that.
Yes.
But, in that, we've been having the artist mixers, and so it's bringing all the artists from all the different mediums together. And so even from those, the artists have been able to collaborate, and kind of some new projects have come out of that, but they invite other artists, or somebody may see the advertisement or hear it somewhere. And we've had so many new artists that may not be known in the city, or some that are known in the inner city and different things, but we are not familiar with them. And so that's kind of how everything has grown, because even Panoply was a lot different this year, and just from the artists that came out, like visual artists and the musicians that applied and different things like that, that's what we want. We want to be able to continue to, to grow the amount of artists that we have all the way around. So it's been really nice to see that. Just the change over the last 5 years that I've been at Arts Huntsville has been great.
Now I'm giving you, basically, I gave you like a 6-second introduction of what you do. But tell us a little bit about what you do, your roles at Arts Huntsville.
So I do arts equity, marketing, and PR. And this is quite a few things. So with the arts equity, that's just, basically DEI for the arts, making sure that we are inclusive and that we're finding opportunities and doing what we can to support the local arts community as well as those who are underrepresented, especially. And just giving, a lot of that. I do a lot of workshops, like the mixers and different things like that. We work on trying to get some different grants out and all of those things. So just kind of really make sure we are, like I said, I use this word a lot, but we're intentional in that work and just kind of listening to.
The comment she made was you talk to the people, you engage with the people here in our area. What are some of the, we've seen the arts and music scene grow. It has grown a lot, but what are some of the, do you know what are some of the things that maybe people are saying we would still like to see more of this, or that you hear the rumblings from the individuals, hey, we'd like to see a little bit more of this in our area?
I do know one of the things is they talk about some of the BIPOC event spaces and like the different venues, you know, try to see more things coming to those, you know, types of venues and things like that. Of course, you know, when it comes to arts and music, it's one of those things that people cannot live without, but it's like people don't really give it its just due either. So it's, and I use things like terms, you know, I'm crazy. So I'm like, people think of the arts and music as parsley, or like it's celery next to a plate of wings, and it's like, no, because if you don't have those things there, you still miss out, you know what I mean? So you can't keep treating it like it's a side dish all the time when it's a lot of times the main attraction. You know, a lot of times you'll go to a restaurant, and if you have great music there, you're willing to pay a little more money. And so, you know, people just kind of want to see that their art is appreciated. And I think that it's happening as time goes on, and, you know, but it's just kind of some of the biggest things that we see, and just opportunities.
And of course, we know Arts Huntsville. You guys are located all across social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, we're at Arts Huntsville with an S.
With an S.
Arts
Arts
with an S.
Huntsville.
Yeah.
So, if you can find out more information about the tremendously just great things that they do at Arts Huntsville. I mean, a lot of great things that are going on. That a lot of these are open to the public. A lot of these events are events that are like low cost or whatever, and family friendly.
Oh, yeah.
These type of events as well.
Yeah.
So let's jump to it. What are some events or activities that Arts Huntsville is presenting to our listeners, our viewers?
Okay.
They're still there.
Yeah, they're still there. So we have Art Tour of Homes that's coming up. That is August 26th, and that runs from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And so the Art Tour of Homes, which is funny because a lot of people kind of think when they hear that it has something to do with real estate, but it's not. So it's really, and you have local art enthusiasts that open their homes to the public. Yeah, and so you really get to go and just see how their spaces are curated, and just kind of find a way to show how you can incorporate art into your everyday life. So if you want to get some, and I'll tell you, the houses this year, every year is great, but it's some good ones this year. Like I found this one house, I'm like, oh, I like that, so I'm definitely taking that idea to my house. But that's kind of what it's for, to show you how to, you know, reimagine your own space and how to incorporate, you know, art into your life. And that too, to show how anyone on any budget can have art in their home, you know. And so whether you think about like visual art pieces, music, because someone had a really awesome piano in their house, but even the architectural side of it, you know, you don't think about those aspects when it comes to like art. So the tickets for those are you know, we try to be cost effective in everything we do. It's $20 for those. And then we also have every year we normally do a preview party. And forgot to add this. So so we do 2 Art Tour of Homes a year. So it got so big that people were like, okay, are you just gonna, you know, venture out of the Huntsville area? So this is our Western tour. So this one's like more Madison, Morrisville, those type of areas.
Okay.
And so we typically do a preview party, but this year we're doing a post party, and that one's going to be August the 31st. Now that's the only fundraiser that we do actually at Arts Huntsville. So that's like our one big fundraiser. So the tickets for those are $100, but it includes one house that is not on the tour, and it's doing like this exclusive home. So
they're going to your house.
No, they don't want to come to my house. Let me tell you, it's so funny because I always tell people I feel like they're going to be like disappointed. Now, I've been working on my collection. Okay. I will say that. But I always feel like, yeah, they'll be a little disappointed if they come to my house. But I am working on it. But I have been getting rid of some of my Kirkland's pieces and buying like local pieces and stuff like that.
Not the Kirkland's.
Yeah, they're like, where'd this come from? Home Goods. It's like, but I do have some local art. Like I have something from Ashe Sela in my house. Raven. What can I think? What can I think? Rave Steak Studios. Okay. So I've been growing. I have something at Johnny Moore's. So it's just, you know, I'm working. I'm getting there, you know, little by little.
So but I think that's so cool. So and I'm glad you explained that. So Art Tour of Homes. Basically, if you decide you want to take part in this, you're going to go to various homes in the area and see how they display how they display their art. And some of these may be some really, really cool pieces. and then get out the house and just enjoy some good art, right?
Yeah,
Like an art museum stroll of your own, right?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Now, when is this taking place again?
So it is August the 26th, and then the post party is the 31st.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if this art is going to be, I'm sure, a potable or two, as Shakespeare said. Now, what else is going on?
And so in September, we really haven't put out a lot of promotions, so be looking out for that. But we will have on September the 10th, we'll be doing one of our artist mixers. And you know about those.
Yes.
So we actually will be in partnership with the Huntsville Music Office for this, because we're doing it during Music Month. And so this actually, the first half of it will be us showcasing Cody Gopher's 7-2 experience. So we'll be doing the screening of that at Merrimack Hall. And so this is going to be September the 10th from 2 to 5. And so once we get the screening, do some Q&A with him and some of the other members. Rick Hall. Not Rick Hall. Rick would be killing me.
Rick Bradshaw.
Rick and Angela Bradshaw. Where the Hall coming from?
Right. Yeah.
Rick, I'm sorry. I don't know where Rick Hall. Who is Rick Hall? Now I got to go find out if there's a Rick Hall out there that mentioned my name.
There is a Rick Hall out there, I'm sure, and you name dropped Rick Hall. And
I know, and I gave him Rick Bradshaw's credit. Sorry, but no, Rick and Angela, I love them. So, but so it'd be Cody, Rick, the Bradshaws, and a few other people that have been involved with the project in itself. And so they'll do a Q&A with them, and then after that we'll transition, and then we'll do our mixer, and that's always a nice meet and greet and everything there, and it's always a good time. They listen. I always end up having to be like, all right, I'm going because this is work for me, and y'all have just shut down every venue that we ever go to, and then they take the party somewhere else.
When they start busting out the Cupid Shuffle and Juvenile and all that, that's when you start to step out.
Like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
Now, once again, now this event is open to the public, free to artists and those involved in the artistry movement.
Artists, arts organizations, musicians, visual artists, everybody.
And it's open to the public. Now, say the date and the location.
So it's going to be September the 10th from 2 to 5, and it is a Sunday, because some people are like, oh, I think the date must be wrong, because we normally don't do them on a weekend, but it's a special show that we're doing this time. And it's September the 10th from 2 to 5 at Merrimack Hall.
So mark your calendar now, because whenever these events come up and people always ask, well, man, I wanted to come to it. Look, you've got more than enough time now to let your boss, let your employer know. Hey, ask off for an hour. Ask off for 45 minutes. Sit there and, have a good excuse, but be there on September the 10th, Merrimack Hall. It's open to the public. The artist mixer, be there. I strongly recommend it, so then you don't have to inbox me asking me questions or anyone. You don't have to inbox Patrice, hey, when's the next one? Well, you'll find out all that good stuff. And plus, the 7-2 experience, if you have not seen it, put together by Rick Bradshaw, not Rick Hall, Cody Gopher, Angela Bradshaw. We just actually had them up here a few days ago. It's an awesome documentary that they did. If you have not seen it, check it out. If you've seen it, watch it again, because you're going to learn so much about how much history and arts are in our area.
Yes. And I think I know where I got Hall from, because I'm about to say this. So we also will be partnering with some other things. So we'll be working with a Huntsville Music Office for the Career Industry Expo, the Music Industry Career and Expo. I know you know about that because you guys took part in that last year. And so that is September the 16th, and it's at the VBC East Hall. So I think that's where I got Hall from. Sorry.
Okay. So, and there's so much stuff going on. And this is just from the Arts Huntsville side. But what can people expect from that expo? Tell us a little bit on that.
So typically, I will say this. Last year we had some great music. They had the DJ Cartel.
DJ Cartel was DJ CO, DJ Your Boy were out there. Yes. And look, if there was anything, it was they had a light up dance floor.
I was like, wait a minute. This is probably one of the most fun events I have had to work. Because at first I came, you hear Career Expo and Fair, you're not expecting to walk into that. I was like, oh, but then, we had some great people set up, right? I came and I ate all of Marcus's gum.
I had about 75 pieces of gum, and she went through about 60 pieces. Within an hour, I don't see how her teeth, good grief, she has honey badger, Rottweiler. How did you pull that off? She would chew a piece for 30 seconds, throw it on the floor, and put
I did not throw it on the floor. But so it's the hard gum, but it's like my favorite. What's that, like the bubble delicious
Oh my
thing?
God, I got it at the hood. I got it at the hood store. I don't know what it was called.
But the flavor literally lasts for like 5 minutes. So it's like not even 5 minutes, 5 seconds. So I'm like, and I didn't realize, to be honest, like I had just been chewing gum, and he was like, how many more pieces of gum you getting?
Right, like she had enough to like make a tire. I mean, granted, it was not gum that would last long, but Patrice took advantage. But on the flip side, she helped me create a digital card, so she earned her keep.
I did.
She did a great job.
Yes.
It was a great event. It was
Yes.
it was a real cool event because
Yes.
there was people from different organizations, musicians, people who were interested in the field. That's why I liked so much about it.
Well, and then too, one thing I like about it too is I think when people listen to it, they just think of like music careers, but it's not just that. Like everybody's not a musician, everybody's not an artist, right? But they had jobs. So like, say, I'm not saying that Ryan's gonna be there, but if they had somebody who wanted to work behind the scenes at some of these organizations, those types of companies were there as well. But then they also had staffing companies and different things like that. So it was really nice to see like how we were able to put together this really unique group of like organizations, and then of course some of the other arts organizations were there as well. So it was really a really nice turnout. If you do anything else and you know anybody who's looking for a job, and you know, in some capacity of the arts, or you know, if you're looking for something yourself, definitely make sure you come out. And it is the 16th, and that is from 12 p.m. to 2.
You'll have more than enough time to still go home, catch the football game, do whatever you want to do, because football season will be going on. But you'll have more than enough time to still catch the game, hang out with the family, do what you want to do. It was a great event. WJAB will be there in attendance. It's going to be really cool. Great networking. Great networking.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, you can't really enjoy the game if you know you need a job. So you might as well come secure your bag and then go watch the game. Just saying.
Secure the bag, number one, then go watch the game.
Yeah, because I mean, the game is so much more exciting when you know, like, oh, my career's, I'm good.
Right, I took 2 steps forward.
Yeah.
Right, you don't want to be that person.
Yeah, don't want to feel like you got to go to ICDC's college next. You know what I'm saying?
That's where we go with this. That's where we go with this live interview.
This, you come on over here to A&M, tell Marcus to come hook you up. There you go.
I'm known for that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because if you don't, if
Captain
they don't
Hooker
come
Upper.
to, they don't come to your table, then I mean, they're just missing out.
And it was, and what I thought was so cool was you had young people, older people, you had individuals who maybe want to intern.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to look at the interning for Arts Huntsville, WJAB, WLRH, maybe the commercial radio stations.
The music office will be there.
Right. So and there's internship possibilities, job openings. Maybe you just want to know more.
Yeah. No, seriously. And I mean, like I said, even if you just come out of curiosity, just to see, like he said, it's so many awesome networking opportunities there too. It's you really don't want to miss out on it. Just to be honest, like I mean, I you know, if I didn't have to work it, I would still definitely be there.
You still definitely
yeah. And I mean, like I tell people all the time, make sure you come. Like, cause my thing is, you never know who you're gonna meet, who you come across. You know, so you don't want to be sitting at home like, oh, I should have. Don't do. You should have, could have.
You never
so just
know.
go. Yeah, you just come on, cause you might stumble upon an awesome batch of bubble gum and a digital business card, and you know, now you kind of set.
You know what? This year I'm gonna up game. It could be Laffy Taffy.
Okay. Yeah. Just get the banana.
And I knew you were gonna say banana. You wouldn't be the one that likes the banana.
What is that supposed to mean? First of all, I don't like the judgment in your tone. Not at all.
You know, they make other flavors like grape, sour apple.
It's like.
But you have to go.
Banana.
Have you ever mixed banana and sour apple?
I have not.
See,
that makes me think of serial killer activity right there.
Okay, we're gonna edit that whole part out about her saying that about me. Once again, she tests our friendship halfway through every interview. She'll say something that, right? I mean, I'm just, who doesn't,
I'll try. I'm gonna
we're
try.
We're gonna try it that day.
Okay, so we'll do an on-air testing next time.
We're gonna do an on-air testing. Testing. She's gonna like it. It's gonna be great. It's like when you mix 2 different Pringle chips together.
Oh, now that I'm with you there. What kind though?
The cheese ones.
Okay.
And what would be the other one? The cheese one and the sour cream one.
Okay, see now you on to something. Okay, see how we back friends.
Okay, now we're back again.
Oh yeah, we back.
Okay. Now what else is going on?
Okay, now you got me trying to think what else I got thrown off. So we also will be working with the Huntsville Music Office on a Women in Music workshop. So I'll be moderating and on panel for that. And that one is going to be out. Now, we don't have all the details for that out, but that'll be out. But just to put that on everybody's radar. So it's going to be September the 18th. Don't have the times and stuff yet, but just make sure, you put a pin on that date so you can be looking out for that. So, and it'll just be some career development. And it's open to everybody, even though it's considered Women in Music workshop.
Okay, but, so even if you know a woman who's interested in music, maybe on the mic, behind the mic, network, because there's like 1,000 different things you can do in the industry. That's another thing you should be at, and I may pull up to that just to sit there and see what's going on.
You definitely should. I mean, I'm excited. I mean, to me, for one.
Right, I'm coming just for Patrice.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Right, thank you.
You got to tell them my new name. That's the new stage. You got to be, now you have to be my official announcer since you helped me figure that out.
I will, like, coming from the deep, dark corners of Alabama, fighting crime and art. For those who go against the arts.
Yeah, with every bonnet and hat toss and do-rag.
And she comes with a white chair. But this is on September the 18th.
It's September the 18th.
Women in Music.
Yeah, it's a career development
work. And there's more information coming.
Yes,
so if you know someone who's interested in it, once again, it's like we've named like about 3 events that you should already be at if you're someone who's in the arts. So if you're someone who's in the arts now, you could make the previous event, you should be able to make this event.
Oh, yeah.
Look, you better figure something out.
Yeah, September, with Huntsville Music Month, it's going to be so much going on and so much happening. Like, really, if you miss out on all the things that are happening, like, it's just too bad. Like,
take your vitamins now.
Yeah, make sure you get rested up. But the thing is, everybody wanted to be like, what's there to do in Huntsville? What's there to do? Now you have everything to do. Don't miss out on it.
Don't miss out on it.
Don't miss the opportunity.
And bring a friend along.
Yeah, or 2.
Bring a friend along or 2 and pack the places out. A lot of good information that's being dispersed at these events, and you should be there.
Yes.
Patrice, what else we got going on?
And then we also have on the 16th and 17th is going to be our Montesano Arts Festival in Montesano Mountains. So definitely make sure you come out to see us there. Come, buy you some art, listen to some buskers playing some music, and, come support local artists. And, and Arts Huntsville, of course.
We'll be there.
Yes.
Now, you listen to some who plays some music?
Some buskers.
Buskers.
It's like, what is buskers?
Yeah.
Oh, and then Opera Huntsville will also be performing as well. But just some local musicians. They consider that buskering is what the term is called when they're outside just playing music without a band and things like that.
I want to go to Wikipedia. Buskering. Are I'm assuming this is like someone playing on like
they can be
a jug or.
No, it's just music. Like they consider, like if you're outside, they consider.
If I'm outside playing my saxophone, I'm buskering.
So
wow! So you're using an old English term.
I'm fancy.
Right. Okay. Now I'm figuring out she's using an old English term going back to the 1600s when old Hamlet would busker on the street corner for his bread.
Charlotte, my bad.
Okay, buskering. So you learned a lesson about buskering today. Wow. Okay, so and then once again, what's Montesano?
Montesano Arts Festival, and it's on Montesano Mountains, and that one is the 16th and the 17th of September. And of course, you can go to artshuntsville.org for more information about this event as well. Yes, on that event, all events, and then as well, we have a local arts calendar on our website. So definitely make sure if you're looking for any events or anything there, definitely come to check that out to see kind of what's going on, because we have all of that there. And then another thing, we actually just recently relaunched our website. Been a very, very, very long process. But, well, I say that because we were very intentional in how we've done it. But we're very proud of how it's come out. And so we have redone our artist directory as well. So any artists and musicians or any arts organizations that are not a part of our directory, it costs nothing to sign up to be in it. But the only thing we ask too is if you want, because we do free promotions for artists and musicians and the arts organizations, which for some reason I feel like people don't know that enough, but you send us your stuff, we get it out there to you, we do ads, we do boosted posts and all of that for free. And so we just the only ask that we have is that you be a member of our directory, and it's free to sign up. And that directory, people come and find muralists, they find people to play birthday parties, DJs, all that stuff all the time. So really it's something to help us help you. Right, I think that's so cool. So go to the website and register at the arts directory if you are an artist. If you're a visual artist, singer, songwriter, dancer. You can be a dance teacher, a venue, anything. Yeah, as long as it's connected to the arts.
you can even be an art fighting crime fighter.
Yeah, see, I have a whole new genre now.
A whole
I'm
new,
so
right.
excited
She,
about
another job she is crime fighter.
this. Yeah.
So what else we got going on? That's a lot. We've been through a lot.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and the only other thing coming up is like in December, which will be our Chris Kendall Market. And
We'll have you back up
yeah,
before then to talk
yeah,
about that. You got to
but-
wear the hat.
yeah, I'll have my whole get up. I'm ready. I'll have my costume by then.
Right. Well, so we've covered a lot of events.
Yes.
But we want to remind everyone,
Yeah.
if you missed any of the details, of course,
Yes.
where can they go online?
So they can check us out on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all at Arts Huntsville, and that's Arts with an S. And then you also can go to our website, artshuntsville.org.
Okay. Now, I've been asking everyone, Patrice, that I've been interviewing the past few weeks. Of course, we're celebrating 50 years of hip hop.
Okay.
50 years of
Yes.
hip hop. That's an incredible thing. I still just blows my mind that, wow, hip hop is almost going to be able to go get that discount.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, they get all the free discounts now.
So,
It's good ones.
can you name the first hip hop concert you attended?
Oh my gosh. Why are you making me do this? Because you are going to make me tell my age.
You gotta say it. The first hip hop. I asked this to Angela Bradshaw. And she told me it was Criss Cross.
Okay, so you know what's going to be funny about that? That was my first one. In Mobile. And it's at the Mobile Fairgrounds. And we got to get backstage and get their autographs and meet them. So that was my first. I knew I was gonna have to tell my age, but yes. it's Criss Cross.
Do you still have the autographs?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. So let me tell you, back in the day, especially Mobile, they used to have all kind of stuff going on. They used to do like the sister expos and stuff like that. I remember I got to meet Tyrese and Monica back then. They used to have it going on back then.
Okay, so
But I want to say, I keep saying back then.
back then, yeah.
Age of
Monica and
bit.
Tyrese are still doing their thing.
No,
so.
but I'm just saying, like, they were like, they had just come out, and that's when, like, Tyrese was the Coca-Cola guy, you know, and he had just did Sweet Lady, like, coming off of that, so he's, like, brand new. He probably wouldn't come now.
Right.
'Cause he's black tie now, so, you know,
He does Fast and Furious.
Yeah, he didn't have time for us now, but,
Do you remember the first hip hop album you purchased? Cassette, CD, the first one that you actually said, you know, I'm using my own money to buy this.
my own money to buy it?
Well, the first one, yeah, we'll say maybe mom and dad or a family member or something.
No, I know which one I bought.
Which
that
one was
my own money, but I was
Which one was that?
It was Mace Harlem World. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't. But I'm not gonna say that one.
What, Lil' Kim or something? Or?
No, it's just bad. You know who Kilo is?
Kilo.
Like that was an old one, but
It was
yeah.
just one that ran with no limit.
But that one but that one was it was around the time of that, but it was just a tape. It was a 2-sided tape. But my first CD was Mace Harlem World, but then my tape was that
You
one.
remember your Mace's lyrics for anyone out there?
Yeah. Which
For everyone who's watching right now, can you give them a poetic line of Mace?
now you put me on the spot, and I can't get to it. Okay, I gotta get in my method action.
Okay, right.
So now I can't even think of the song. I got one.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you want the chorus or do you want Mace? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Bad boy. He makes you feel so good. You know he makes you feel so good. You know he makes you feel so good.
A woman of many talents. She rocks the mic. She fights crime. She promotes arts and entertainment and good
she
things.
Drinks smart water.
And she drinks She drinks smart water too. Right. She does it all here. Patrice, thank you for coming up and joining me.
Interviews.
Once again, that's artshuntsville.org.
Yes.
artshuntsville.org for all the events that are coming out, all the workshops, the conferences, and just the great events. Hopefully you and yours join them. The mixer, all the great stuff coming up.
Yep.
Also like them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yep.
And I guess that's it until next time.
Yeah, and you can catch us on YouTube too.
On YouTube as well. Oh, good. So they got a YouTube channel.
Yes,
Aren't y'all fun to
Yeah,
see?
well, and to a lot of our public art initiatives, you can find a lot of videos on that there. So make sure I plug that because we've been doing a lot of new things with our public art.
So right now, if it's okay, if you got a few moments, can me and you go out and busk?
Sure. We doing Mace?
We're gonna do some in honor of Hip Hop 50. You all keep watching. Me and Patrice are gonna